You know when you're sick of seeing things happen multiple times, and you're just never saying something, and it's just like at a certain point it clicks, and then you just want to talk about it, right? So I just want to say right now, I don't like to talk about this kind of streamer drama. Streamer, he did this, she did this. Everyone's clip farming. We know this, right? And there's clip farming, but then there's clippers, because the streamers do the clip farming. The clippers make the headlines. Now, when I use Twitter, and I always have used it before X transformed it and became whatever it was. So it's my source of information to learn whatever's going on right now, trends, games, movies, life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I use it. Now, if y'all don't know, which not everybody's gonna know, but apparently there's a rumor of this streamer cheating on her boyfriend with her cousin. Now, I know it's like what? It's like this has got to be fake. If y'all know, y'all did y'all research or whatever, I want to show y'all real quick. If y'all want to go ahead, I already have the other video up, but sorry. Go to this video right here. I'm not Kenneth. This is a real. I thought this was fake. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I am not streaming right now. I am just like pretty much just improving, no edits, just doing this off the rip. So, I'll be working on that streaming university, whatever. I guess they do improv over there or whatever. So I guess this is helpful for me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just don't think. I thought this was fake. I thought this was 100% fake. This is the tweet. So it's 4 a.m. Imagine it's 4 a.m. This was posted at 1. I was up. I saw this, but I scrolled by and I'm like, bro, 1:30 a.m., 1:30 a.m. I'm like, man, I literally seen it. So I brushed past it. And then I'm like, wait, people talking about this? People really talking about this? Like, what? Why are y'all like? Y'all know this is just a clip of like it's just a fake headline, and if you watch the actual video, it has nothing to do with what the caption says. That's actually happened before. Like somebody will say somebody is pregnant, and then if you watch the clip, it's literally talking about how I fed my dog today. Like that's the misinformation that spreads around Twitter, and people don't have the attention span to actually watch the clip instead of just read the caption, because that's all y'all do. And like the way the world is changing with no types of brain power to focus on something so simple, but that shows you, you know what I'm saying? So it's important. Make sure y'all work on y'all attention span. That is important. They want us to, like, whoever that might be, but they want us to just have a low attention span, not know what's going on. They want us to be confused. Apparently the girl's name, the streamer's name, Kvrtez, she actually deleted her account, right? Well, and don't get on me about following her, because I was already following her like before streaming university. Okay, so don't, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But her account is back. She deleted her account, right? And she just went back to post this little video 4 hours ago. So I might not even be uploading it at this time, but I gotta speak about things like this because apparently, you know, WL and community, I come from this. I was always like in early Kai streams. WL community, nobody really even talks about it anymore. But it's important that I cover this. And I'm not using this to grow. I'm not using this to talk about, but I'm not gonna lie. Kvrtez, I just wanna like tell you, you have to be careful with how you use the internet. Everything lines up. Like maybe she did this on purpose. I'm thinking this whole thing was scripted, and like the whole cousin thing was still fake, but y'all were both in on it. Like, obviously, from the ex-boyfriend Kenneth, that's his name. Obviously, in his video, if you watch it, he literally has this part of the video that I just want to break down, because they're talking in the room and he's showing the messages. He basically ran up and took her phone or whatever, and this is basically what happened.
Okay, I have clothes on. Can you open the door, please?
Apparently, I don't know why she doesn't have, I don't know whatever about her having clothes on, but he took her phone, ran to the bathroom, and she's like, he locked the door, and she's like, basically, saying whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know the story. I don't know if I want to get into all that, but main thing is, you had a list of things to do with your, like, supposedly your cousin. We don't know, but apparently he went into like her notes and stuff and found this, you know what I'm saying? This right here, this is a crazy list, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this is about right here. This is insane. Okay, that's actually insane. I don't know how to feel about that right there. That's mad weird. I don't know how you're gonna come back. There's nothing much you could really say, because number one, your voice was in the video of you trying to get your phone back. Obviously, you're like hiding something or whatever. The whole thing, I feel like, is still stupid. Kenneth might be a little weird. I mean, he does have a Kenneth. He does have a Nami pillow in the back, bro. And you know, his junk says he got a goon cave. Like, it's not helping. And also, on top of that, you got Peter Griffin butt ass naked above your bed, bro. I don't know why you designed your room like that to talk about this. Obviously, it's farm bait to just, you know, have somebody in the comments to talk about something. I guarantee it. That's why you set your room up like that. People don't just do that for no reason. But I don't know. Maybe he might be a little, like, I thought he was genuinely clout chasing, because I know that I haven't seen many clips from him, and I'm like, are you just mad that your girl went to streaming university and like started collabing with people, started getting a lot of content out, and like you just, I don't know, because you didn't get invited and like she left you or something, so now you're trying to use her for views? That's what I thought it was. The entire time I thought that's what this was, but it's real. Now, going to her response, because I've been talking too much. If y'all don't know, I just clear that up for everybody that's not following the situation. Now, we are going to see the response. Now we're going to see the response. Sorry, I had to switch it to the full screen. Sorry, I'm trying to do this all in one video without, and I kind of messed up right there. It's all right. Let's lock in, bro. And it's muted. Let's lock in, bro.
Hello, everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First,
where's your emotion at? I don't like this. I don't like this. Where's your emotion? What? Why are you speaking like a? This is trained. First off, this scares me. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I don't like this. I don't like you looking directly at the camera and you're not like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, obviously, there's probably a lot going on in your head right now, but yeah, I don't know how she could respond to this. She should have just shut up. But the fact that she came back on here to say something, I don't know. Shoot. All right.
First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things
Now
that I'm
she's
not
chilling,
proud of,
actually.
and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did, and I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself.
You think, bro? Like, bro, do you, like, you're fucking on your cousin, bro? I mean, I'm not even trying to be like that, but it's like, bro, you're messing with your cousin. Like, I'm not even, like, this is crazy. Like, you're caught in 4K with the whole thing. It's not about you betraying somebody. It's the fact that, like, you did that, the whole, like, your cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, like, that's what it's about. It's more so that, it's not about an apology. It's not about, like, how do you respond to this? Like, you can't say nothing. He had you in the back crying for the phone back. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying. I don't know. Okay, like, I don't know, but okay, he's sorry.
And for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong, I fucked up, and I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share.
You know what I want? I'm sorry. Like I said, like, I know I'm like, I'm kind of joking, but at the same time, like, I don't want to come off like I'm trying to be, just joke on her. Like, this is a serious thing though. Like, I feel bad for the both of them. Like, the fact that he had to deal with the, like, knowing the fact that he got cheated on with, and she has to deal with the consequences of the internet. And I just feel like when you are new to this streaming stuff, and I know you want to be like, people want to use streaming as an outlet to talk about what they want to talk about. And then people just went back to clips as when he's like, oh yeah, you know, there's clips of her saying, oh, you know, when, like, have you ever had like a crush on a one cousin or something? Like you had clips like that, like you were saying that. It's just like, you don't even realize you talking too much, but like the fact that somebody saved that, that's the scary part about the internet, bro. So you really gotta watch like what you say and still like talk about what you want to talk about at the same time. Like, keep it at a certain level, you know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I genuinely feel like it's low key scripted though, because it's too perfect. Like, I know you're not this slow. I'm sorry. I'm being disrespectful again. I'm sorry. It just seems too like perfect the way it's like forming up. The fact that you have build up of clips on top of clips to then push this scenario, and you guys made a TikTok together with your ex-boyfriend, and he's like playing as a role of your cousin, basically. For the little TikTok clip, y'all can go find it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. For the people that know, but anyway, bro.
Share my story because
I'm a minute in and I'm just yapping. I'm sorry.
Regardless, I've done wrong, and I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me.
Misinformation?
Farm more hate and
I hope so.
Towards my name, and I would like to clear up a lot of things.
Okay.
First, I want to address the note that was released online.
Okay.
I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way.
What note?
It was only shared to me.
What note?
And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship.
I know that. That's actually the key part, because everybody was jumping the gun to say that. That's not the point. The point is that, you know, y'all were on like FaceTime based off what he said. Words, those are words, no real evidence, but the text messages. You're caught in 4K with that because you're begging for the phone in the background while he's showing them. That is what I was trying to say. Now that I can honestly, from that, knowing that, I can kind of say that's real. You know what I mean? And like there was the part where you were mentioning, he's like, oh, the fact that we're cousins is kind of, it was so weird, bro. I'm over it now, so like I'm like chill to talk about it, but like it was actually so much to digest when I first watched it. But
relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship.
And what note are you talking about? That's what's pissing me off. Cause she's just like, you gotta say what it is. You can't sugarcoat stuff, because then you're not even making sense.
Only shared to me. And first, I want to address the note that was released on.
What note?
Online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear.
Oh, are you talking about the notes of you trying to do like the freaky stuff, whatever? Okay. Okay, that I could believe you. It's fine. That's not a problem.
I did not have any.
But the text message, bro.
Anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had.
That's not the point. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's only a recent incident. Oh my gosh, like it makes a difference. It is the principle. It has nothing to do with the duration. Like, what? We talking about view duration, bro? How many views you get? Like, site now. Like, we talking about the actual principle of messing with your cousin. Nothing to do with, oh, I wasn't cheating on him all this time. It's not like I was always cheating on him, bro. You never know what's going on behind your back. It's not about that. You know what I mean? Anyways.
I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my.
Why is this freezing?
Share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me.
I went way too far.
And I also cheating my entire relationship. I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made.
You talking about underground rumors right now, bro. This is probably something that somebody said, and now they're like trying to pick on her, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like now they're just taking stuff like from other. I don't mess with that. You ain't gotta bring nobody mom up or say nothing stupid like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't respect that. That's weird.
And I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely
Actually, let me move this and actually show the full screen. You probably can't even see it, bro. I'm sorry. Hold up. Please go inside. Sleep it off. Sleep it off, Mom? Mom, you said sleep it off? You really, that's, okay. Eat and go to sleep. Tomorrow's a new day, okay? I'm going to sleep. Before you go to sleep, okay. 9K, we talk in the morning. I want you to come to Miami. Together we'll make it through. Love you, good night. Gotta get some sleep. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even hit your mom up with that type of stuff. She's trying though. Like, you know, shout out moms. She tried, you know. The thing is, like, it's hard to get off this situation, bro. It kind of is.
This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was.
You ain't never used the word fallacious, boy. You ain't never fallacious. What you mean, bro? I don't know, bro. Am I picking on her lisp? Cause I don't think you ever used the word fallacious, bro. I don't even. This is my first time ever using that. That's a new one. Let me stop. I'm sorry.
Friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together,
he's Clip Farmer.
Had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because
never do a couple page ever in life. Everyone, never.
I also want to make it clear that
no reason to do that
or any content like that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming
absolutely
and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been on—
That's why I felt bad about actually covering this. Like, on a serious note, like, obviously that's why I don't like this, because obviously something like this and then this, like getting this out, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're dealing with, and then like the internet taking their time to draw your name in, like dig your name into the dirt, literally, will actually deepen like the wound that's already there, bro. You know what I mean? So what I'm seeing is like you have to be careful about what you're doing on the internet. Be wary about what you say, and like and live life like everybody's going to literally clip everything. You know what I'm saying? There really can't be a safe stream, especially when you're becoming a bigger streamer. Obviously, no one's clipping me because I'm not up there, but you went to streaming university, and like, you know, people remember you from that. And now people are kind of shedding, like, they're on Kai's head talking about streaming university isn't like, look at the type of people that he brings to stream. You know what I'm saying? And I genuinely thought she was cool. I genuinely thought she was a good creator. Obviously, there were older clips of her like being too freakish, and she tried to get out of that, and she actually started making like more funnier content, like more like she was genuinely a good creator. I think she was genuinely a good creator. It's not like I'm not about to throw her name under the bus like she wasn't trying. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that, because there's a lot of people that's just trying to do IRL. She kept doing her. She kept doing a little desktop. She only collabed with Rage, and y'all dragging Rage's name to the dirt. And it's like, bro, like Rage was trying to bring streamers that went to streaming university, talking about, oh, the girls didn't get all this because you had DDG and India Love and all those other people in that space, right, flourishing from streaming university. You ain't let anybody else, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they came and they ain't really get nothing. We don't even remember them. And it's just like, bro, that's not even the point. And I feel like that's why I'm scared to go, like, that's why I'm scared to do an application at streaming university. I'm sorry, that's a whole nother topic, but I feel like you shouldn't force people to do. A streamer is not just an IRL creator. You know what I'm saying? You could do gaming. You got Max doing music. You got IRL. You got people doing fitness streams. You got people going out traveling. You got so many things, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of ways to look at this, and I feel like that's the problem with this. And, you know, yeah, bro.
The net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex.
It's okay. That could be that. I don't like throwing out names. I don't like that. That's kind of weird because they were in the same rooms. I don't know their relationship specifically, but
I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snow Cone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder.
yeah.
And that hurts from someone I considered a close
Right.
friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was
Abusive?
blind to the harmful behavior.
Abusive. Now you're trying to. Now you're trying to. I don't know, bro. Is he trying to farm the girls now to hang with her? So this is the thing. What happens now? It's like I feel like I don't know whose side to tweak on, and it's like now there might be a whole bunch of girls that be like, oh, you hit her, oh, like actually, like, and it comes out like he was a RP, like. I don't know, bro. I don't think that's gonna work. I genuinely don't think girls are gonna like cater to that. Like they're not about to hear that. Like not after what he said. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole another issue. You know what I mean? But she's really dealing with what she's dealing with. I believe that. Like I genuinely believe that, especially the fact that like I haven't seen her stream in so long. You know what I mean? And she was somebody who cared about streaming. She wanted to be a streamer. I know she wanted to be a streamer. I know she cared about trying to be a streamer. A lot of people went to streaming universities, weren't streamers, and a lot of everybody just wanted to follow the IRL wave. And you know what I'm saying? She was comfortable doing her thing. She already had clips blowing up before streaming university, so that's why I give her props. That's like, and it's so upsetting that this information came out. But the thing is, like, yeah, bro. Like this is a real feeling. I see this, bro.
Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything. And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school.
She doing good though, so far.
There's two sides to every story.
I guess.
And our relationship was unhealthy on both ends.
A little bit.
And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint.
Y'all can't tag. Y'all can't tag. That's not gonna work. Kvrtez, that's not gonna work.
That he has done to me.
It's not about what he did to you.
Like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal. But what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
I want y'all to know this isn't a crime. I'm sorry. I just want y'all to know this is not a crime to say that like she liked her cousin or she had these texts. This is not a actual crime. There was nothing really done. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of untalked about situations where this happens, and you know nobody probably talks about it. To the internet, it would ruin your community. You know what I'm saying? It might ruin your community. Now you're gonna have to actually work twice as hard to get all of those people out of your comment section, out of your chat. If you were to stream again, it's gonna take a lot of work. But you didn't come out and like RP somebody. You didn't come out and like mess with a minor or something like that. It's not something like that. You know what I mean? You just have like sexual frustration and like you're trying to overcome that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't not gonna go that deep and like go for that. But it's just, I was trying to figure out where I was getting to with that. I was about to say something really good right there, but
2.5 years of us being together, he even forced himself on me at one point.
oh my gosh, bro. This is what I'm trying to talk about. This is what I'm saying. I know how this shit goes. I'm a fucking genius. So when somebody like you were upset, you disabled your IG, you disabled your Twitter, you disabled your YouTube channel. You bounced back today because you said, oh, it's time to strike. Oh, let me put his name down now and say that he RP'd me. That's not how this works. He didn't force himself onto you. I don't know, bro. Maybe it's real, maybe it isn't, but it doesn't like it's not really believable is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Years of us being together,
that's not believable.
He even forced himself on me at one point.
There's no proof of that.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires.
There's no
in the heat of conflicts.
There's no pictures, videos.
At me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3
gaslight
times
you.
Where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall.
Put you in a chokehold against the wall.
And he wouldn't.
That's just some freak shit y'all talking about, but okay.
The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not.
Are you falsely accusing your ex, bro? Because you're mad?
There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Okay, she was a drunk.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did.
Maybe that's true. Actually, maybe that's true.
Rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut.
Like I said, I don't know him. I don't know him. He might be weird. I think he might be a little weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know none of these people. I don't know these people like that. You know what I'm saying? I ran like I don't know. I don't know.
On my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
What is this? Why am I looking at the floor? This is the worst attempt. The actual worst attempt to fake something, bro. To not fake something, but like she's trying it. She's low-key fake. Like, what is this? I'm looking at the floor. You said blood? From what? That could be a drop of wine. I don't know what that is. And then we're circling onto Texas. Aren't y'all from Miami? What does this have to do with anything? What is this?
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex.
Abuse.
Which made it hard for me to leave.
This is the problem.
Half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change, to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his
Oh my gosh, now I have to read. Alright, bro. Yeah, man, I passed out last night. Kat, give me a brief overview of why you broke up with Kenneth. Okay, why do you have your cousin's responses? It's kind of confusing there. I could tell you, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost a real one because of his problems he was never able to fix. I was putting 100% of myself into the relationship to fix it while you put 50%, so it didn't work despite everything. I loved him and believed him and give him my trust and all in hopes he would change, but he never will for me because soon after our talk next day, we have an argument where stubbornness held him back from being mature. It's just proof he'll never change, not for me at least, not while in this relationship. He needs to be alone to see that. So I stood up for myself and broke up with him 2 days when we argued again. And then the cousin's like, do it right now or we break it. Well, okay. No, that's Kenneth. This is Kenneth. So Kenneth's like, do it right now or we break up. That ass. I'm done putting up with your BS and your stubbornness. You are in the wait. So no. The left one this is confusing me. I'm sorry because she's blocking out the names. Like, I wish she would have labeled it a little bit better. So the left one is a message between like the cousin and her, and this is the message between her and Kenneth. So she's like, do it right now. You break up. I'm dead ass not putting up with your BS and your stubbornness. You are in the wrong for this. I'm not putting up with it. Not having to wait for you to get your sleep before you want to handle the issue between us two. So please let me know right now. I'm so genuine. You know what? That's actually valid because you know what I'm saying? When there's any issue or any like bad blood, you might as well talk about it right now. I don't care what time it is. Like you better just get it out of the way while it's off of your mind because you're probably not going to be able to talk about it any other time while it's freshly on your mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Even if it's 2 a.m. Sorry, like you got to get it off. You can repeatedly hurt me, right? But you get to claim you love me, right? You get to claim you tried, right? I can forgive you as many times as humanly possible, and you can remain the same man, right? I can go through hell and back, still be the one to try and repair what we had, be the one to come back, but I'm the one that doesn't care as much, right? I hope rot in hell. You can't say shit like that. You can't say stuff like that. I don't like saying stuff like that to people. But Kvrtez, obviously, this is probably real proof of y'all having conflict with relationship. That's pretty much it.
I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues.
His anger issues. Oh my goodness. Wait.
I left. Here's proof.
I started shaking when I seen your text. I still am. Good. You hope I ride in hell. I've been in hell for these past 11 days. I've been experiencing hell on earth. I know you've been, bro, because what you mean? Like, this whole situation is crazy. She said, good. I'm just so speechless right now. You should be. I was just thinking about you and ranting about you. You text me right now. God work. Nah, the devil. Yo, like, what is she on about, bro?
Of my ex admitting to his anger.
Right now, I feel absolutely tarnished and destroyed alive. I don't even feel like I deserve to talk to you right now because of what I put you through. I wish after my countless... Okay, so he's owning up to something. He's definitely owning up to something, which is interesting. I wish after... You might have to check this account. I'm not 100% sure if that's his account. Somebody do that. Somebody figure that out. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I feel like I deserve to talk to you right now because of what I put you through. I wish after my countless promises that I kept them. And when... You know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they have back and forth stuff, I think they turn this into some content. I don't know. I think this whole thing, you really gotta think about this, bro. No. They're trying to get me right now. Everybody open, wake up. Wake up. Yo, wake up. They trying to pull a fast one on us. This whole shit is fake. I'm not gonna lie, this whole thing fake. And they just trying to make content. They are clip farming each other. They are bonding over this growth right now. This is real separation, real arguments. But with the content that they creating right now, the beef that they starting right now, they both taking this to the bank, bro. They are both taking this to the bank and they about to get right back together. I guarantee you, bro. I'm yapping right now. That's just That's just the theory.
Issues and admitting to the abuse.
A liquid theory.
Fallout of our relationship.
You know.
I still have the letters.
So hold up. Who documented after he broke up like a daily thing of how he was doing? I was thinking of writing out my feelings instead in notes, but I've been through every single stage of emotions though. Through this, there was anger, and when it first happened, I was like, man, whatever, she tripping. And then after anger is the sadness, the crying, the one and the harm. The worst of the worst after that is realization, and that's when I started realizing how bad of a boyfriend I was. So he cheated, okay? Like he cheated. This is real, like I said, this is real. I was telling myself, if I can go back in time, what would I change? And I was able to list so many things that I would do differently to ensure I never lost you after realization, dude. Loneliness. And you spell loneliness wrong, I'm pretty sure. Where's the E? You realize she's probably really gone and living life, and you're dying. I seen something that said the girls grieve and get over it quicker than guys because the guys are stubborn. To be honest, I don't know if that's true. But as times went on, it hit more and more. It's day 11, and I'm here up at William thinking about you. So obviously, I don't think girls should just get over something like this. You can't get over something like this if social media is filled with the same comments. You know what I'm saying? People probably sent death threats. Who knows what her DMs look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, people probably said some crazy things, bro. It's like, this is insane.
That led to the fallout of our relationship. I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that
Why is he writing letters? Wait a minute, you can't write letters in 2020, says. That's it, ChatGPT. That's it, ChatGPT. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. That don't work. That don't work. Come on, bro. You're not about to make fake letters, bro. It don't work. Like, you're not about to print it on a piece of paper and like, bro, come on, bro. Wrote it, typed it in, put it in a Google Doc, printed. Your printer sucked, by the way. Fat ass black mark. Let me stop. Why am I roasting your printer right now, bro? I'm sorry.
Through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute.
Y'all can read that. I'm not reading that.
His wrongdoings, and he made it.
This is no proof. You sent this to your mom. This could literally be a doc you made. This is not proof. This is not proof.
For me, in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way
to
avoid
not proof.
Responsibility for his
not real proof.
I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to a list of expenses either.
Oh, so he the type of dude that, like, you know, y'all have some issues, bro. Like, I get it. Like, I see what y'all be doing. I would never do it. He trying to use the bread to, like, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, take this. You forgive me? You look like a freaking bot, bro. Like, you're like actual loser. Like, people that do that are actually weird. Like, I would never do like that. That's nasty work, bro. I'm sorry.
Monetary value does not disregard toxic behavior.
Absolutely.
After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, though. And like, I just need to listen and get help from other people.
I don't know why girls don't understand. Like, I feel like like, that's why I keep trying to tell you, stop trying to use, like, stop trying to, it's not use, but it's like, y'all value a guy like that is buying you this, buying you that. It's not about them having money. Like that, like there is things in life that are actually worth more than that. And it's just being human in general and just having mutual feelings and energy that they're putting out. And that can just be taking the time to listen to you sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's not about, and like, you just like buy me this, buy me that, and I don't even think like he doesn't give off a guy that's perfecting that, but at the same time they're both they're both taking accountability to both of their actions, so they're actually pretty smart about themselves. Like they know like what's wrong and they know what's right, but they still do it. But that's kind of why, like, the fact that he's writing out, he's like owning up to like himself. But I don't know. But then at the same time, that's not enough. Sometimes, like, you have to take time for yourself to actually work on it. You know.
In my life, or maybe therapy. Like,
okay, but like this video holds no weight. It's just you upset. I'm sorry.
Stuff has been going on, like in my life. Like, I need to stop pretending.
I'm speaking from a male perspective because they don't care about like men at all. The world doesn't care. You know what I mean?
I just kind of want to pour everything out because I'm breaking point in my life.
But I feel you.
But it's not your problem at all. At all.
Oh, so she's sending this video to her friend.
Yeah, I need help in that sense. I need to listen and grow up and do better.
I'm sorry I'm making this video so long.
I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot.
I am suffering with depression myself. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, I'm by myself, you know what I mean? And I've found a lot more like interest. I've found just like more animes to watch and like just being okay with being by myself, you know, being by myself for like 5 years. You know what I mean? So, but I took the time to be by myself. When you go through any crazy breakup, you have to take the time to be by yourself and learn yourself. You know what I mean? And be comfortable being yourself. You know what I mean? So that way you don't have any other trauma or feel any type of way, and also stay off TikTok and stop reposting things that may feel good in the moment. Like, may feel better about a relationship problem that you might have had. And you like relate to it. So you're like, okay, like I mess with you, like repost, share on my story or something like that. This is like, stop. Because that's the problem with everyone in the world, I believe. And that cycle of reposting, it's programmed in the back of your mind and creates a mindset that you never had before if you just never had social media in the first place. That's the problem. And no one talks about this. I know that's what it is. I know that's what it is. And it's just like, this ever ever like lasting thing going on with just trying to mess with relatable content. There's levels to relatable content. Is it motivating you, or is it just making you feel better about a wound that you had? And it's like, okay, this person experienced the same thing, so it must be okay. Or I must, like, as a girl like this, I must value a man that needs to buy me this, buy me that to be happy. And there must be certain requirements that you don't even need. Like, you don't, not everybody's gonna do the same thing. There's no levels. Everybody needs to come back down to a human level and just chill. And whatever's there, if the moment is right, then you make advances to get something, whatever. There's no right way to do nothing. You guys understand? There was a Rakai clip telling like he's 16, 17. The Rakai clip talking about he was proposing to a girl to be a girlfriend. Why you ain't bring no flowers or nothing, or ain't buy her nothing? Like, where's the gift? That it's like, this is a proposal to be your girlfriend. We're not even together. It's like, why are we doing that? And y'all are grown women in the comment section saying this. It's weird, bro. It's weird. But yeah, that's just the world we live in, bro. I just wanted to talk about that. That's a serious thing that I like am talking about right now.
A lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping.
Because you failed?
I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need.
I wish,
I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet in the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet.
No.
I understand.
I genuinely think there's been worse out there. You can. I definitely think you can. You just have to be in your own like little bubble. People will start to mess with you again. It's just like, people might not agree with like your little thing that you had. Y'all probably didn't do nothing. It's just like you just had a little crush and you're having problems with your like the ex-boyfriend that you had. I understand it. Like, you know what I mean? It's really not even deeper than that,
What I did is undoable. It's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe
that's what it's about.
Get help. I can do that.
And that's why I'm reacting to this seriously.
And to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time. And thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
Okay. So the thing is, like, in conclusion, right? Let's talk about it. Or let's like move it down a little bit. The little music. So, what I don't like is her trying to bring him down, saying he abused her and the dude's out of control and all that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's that. I don't mess with that. What I think is really good is that they both understand where they went wrong. It doesn't really change the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, the cousin part, it could be a little weird. I kind of see not why he, like, she did it with, like, her cousin or cheated or whatever, but it's like they had messages. Who knows? Maybe she just kissed him or something like that. Maybe she just did something little like that. I just turned this into an hour video. I'm so sorry. I just, you know, this is 57-minute recording. I don't know if I'm probably gonna edit this. This is like a serious thing. Like, she's dealing with this. She can definitely come back to the internet. Like I just said, she's gonna have to take some time to get a better audience and get all those comments out of her head and out of her comment section, out of her chat. The chat's probably gonna be crazy. Who knows? You know, actually, like, you know, people that follow her are probably just gonna be there. And like, you know, relationship issues. And maybe she wasn't cheating, maybe, I don't know, but she's trying to cope with cheating. And that just happened to be her cousin. You know what I mean? Just having text messages. That's all we saw. Maybe what he said on FaceTime, they were talking on FaceTime or whatever. And they just had a little weird connection. You know what I'm saying? And that's can be weird. It's not breaking the law. It's not going to jail for. It's not something crazy, too crazy. It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy, but it's something the internet that will drag because it's literally like a meme to mess with your, like, that's a meme. Like, so when I saw that, I thought this whole thing was fake. I was like, yeah, this is the biggest clip farming tactic I've ever seen in my entire life, but it wasn't, and it was actually real. And that's crazy, bro. That's crazy that happens to be the fact, but she's a content creator. She's a streamer. She's a real streamer. I give her props for that, because a lot of people went there. A lot of people went to streaming university and they were not streamers, bro. And I just, like, she's really dealing with this, the backlash, and I don't know if they working together, bro. I still think that this is the craziest, like, situation of all time, streamer wise. And there are so many ways that you can look at it. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I just wanted to talk about that, bro. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental health. I mean, it's like, you know, like actual health, exercise. Make sure you're eating. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. I'm saying this while it's 2 in the morning. But yeah, it's just make sure y'all take care of yourselves. And like, mental health is something that should be taught in schools. Don't know why it's not. It's a serious thing. We cannot ignore this. I know everybody likes to joke about it, and the internet, like, doesn't take anything serious, and nobody is. It's really hard for people to take stuff like that serious in general. And I'm not gonna clip this. I'm not clipping anything from this video just to, like, farm anything. I don't want any clout. I'm just gonna leave this video up to talk about this, and that's it. Okay, so, but if y'all do enjoy, don't bother subscribing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I woke up to a Kingdom Hearts trailer release today. Play games like that, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Play Persona. Get into the Persona series. Get into, bro. You need to play video games sometimes. You need to watch anime. Watch Freerun. Watch Freerun. These games, like, stuff like this, experiences stuff like this. Undertale. Play Undertale. Watch Freerun. Kvrtez, if you haven't, and try Persona 5 Royal. Those are the 3 things I want to tell you to do. I'm so serious. And like, mentally, it just been helping me feel like just better. Anybody dealing with mental health, like just drop everything and just enjoy what's there. You know what I mean? It's an attention span thing, but I'm telling you right now, it's the best advice I can give you, bro. So, anyways, I will see y'all later, bro. I've been carrying this video for a minute, bro. I think Kvrtez can come back. She just has to take her time, and like now she has to work twice as hard on top of the allegations. So I want to see, like, she's gonna be the hardest working creator if she overcomes this, actually. But make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Look live. I'm out.